I am a former pastor, and I no longer believe in God. I no longer believe in Jesus. I no longer believe in any religious version of any God of any kind and saviors and all that kind of stuff. What I've discovered for myself after many, many years in church and as a Christian and as a pastor, what I've discovered again for myself is that I'm my own God. I'm my own savior. My life really depends on what I do for me, how I do it, how I go about life and things of that nature, which again makes me my own God and my own savior. But let me tell you something. When I was a pastor, my heart was sincere. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was programmed to believe certain things. For example, going to church. I was programmed to believe that people need to come to church to get closer to God. People need to come to church to get closer to Jesus. People need to come to church to learn. People need to come to church to get healed and all those kind of things that we stood in our pulpits, and I stood in my pulpit and I told people, you need to come to church for all these reasons. And I was sincere because the programming had me convinced that this is why people need to come to church. But truthfully, the deeper subconscious knowing knew that you needed people to fill these seats in order to keep the church going. Now, although my intent was never to get people to come to church for the money, it was always the deeper subconscious reason why we wanted people to come to church. And the deeper reason is always the real reason why we do what we do. So consciously, I wasn't thinking about it and I wasn't preaching about it and I wasn't doing the things I was doing consciously because I was looking at the people as dollar bills to pay the bills. But because subconsciously, which was the bigger driving force, I realized that, yeah, these people were dollar bills to you. They were the purpose into which you can keep the church open and going. So, like it or not, believe it or not, the reason why your pastors drive you to church and push you to come to church, even if they have the best conscious intentions, the deeper subconscious purpose and intention is, I need your money. Now, if that's the deeper, and it is, then you should be able to see that the conscious reasons they're telling you why you need to come to church are invalid. And once you realize that, you break yourself and free yourself from the programmed conscious beliefs that you have that you need to go to church.